Hello friends, welcome back on SSB Rocks. Today we are going to discuss no pay for no work policy should be implemented for our parliamentarians. On Group Discuss series on SSB Rocks, friends, as you are well aware that last winter session of Parliament has continually been disrupted over demonetization issue and no work being done at all. It was proposed by Aviation Ministry and people wholeheartedly supported the policy of no work no pay to be implemented for parliamentarians last year. This would definitely help our system. So friends, let's see different views on this issue. Don't forget to subscribe SSB Rocks. You can also ask your queries us on Google Plus and Twitter as details shown on the screen. So friends, in favor of the subject, my first point is time is precious than anything. During last winter session of Parliament, Lok Sabha wasted 92 hours and functioned to same extent only for 19 hours. Even in Rajya Sabha, 86 hours was wasted and did some work for 22 hours only. In India, how many of the other jobs would give you a paid wasted hours of this extent? None it is. These are the people who are represent us and leading the nation, and this is how much they value the precious time. Second point is moral and professional responsibility of our representatives. Member of Parliament are those persons who have been elected by us and sent as representatives to discuss and resolve the various problems faced by us and do work for the development of the nation. But on the other hand, unfortunately, they are mostly busy to prove how they right and another politician of other party is wrong. We also witnessed sometime they took a good nap till the end of the parliament session, but at the end of the month they get handsome salary for the quarrel in which they prove how the other party is wrong or take a good nap unless the session is over. Third point is work with no positive output. Shouting, calling names of each other, protesting up to that extent where no one else is able to hear others' views, throwing chairs and what not. They obviously believe that this is also some sort of work while complaining that the other party isn't letting them work. Next point is wastage of public's money. Parliamentarians are paid from public money and the taxes we pay. It is all about time we start giving importance to our much hard earned money and put an end to this nonsensical waste of work hour at the parliament on every single issue. If there is a problem, these are the people that are paid to sit down and come to a conclusion instead of playing political games. A part of all this, Biju Janata Dal (BJD) MP Bijant Panda announced that he would be returning the salary proportional to the time wasted in Parliament. This announcement garnered praise and people gave a warm welcome. If one can initiate for the better future of our nation, it is about time we make this not a policy for the others too. Next point is what about respect of a speaker and other leaders of the Parliament? Friends, we have witnessed that there have been various appeals by President and other senior leaders that disruption shouldn't be tolerated, but our politicians are very keen at turning a deaf ear whenever possible and try their best to shout out louder than others. Therefore, it is very necessary to make a strict law or policy on the subject to stop disrupting Parliament. Against. Friends, the first point against the topic is what about the freedom of expression during debate? When we have a system where opposition has the role of keeping the ruling government in check and ask question or debate over policy of the government etc. If opposition doesn't have any right to speak or question freely, then how they check the ruling government? When we choose our MPs who are uncultured and unqualified enough to go to the lowest extent of hurling allegations and disrupting the whole house, this is what we asked for. MPs are elected by us and they represent us. And they are putting forward our point or query to the government. If there is no work, no pay policy, then this will demotivate them. Second point is all they want to work for us. The most prominent of complaints they make is that while they are absolutely trying their best to work hard for us and for the development of the country, it is the other party that doesn't want them to work and is creating hurdles tempting them to indulge in brawl and what not. It will be very difficult to decide who is and who isn't. Some of the really sincere people will also become a part of this since no work will be done if some of them lead to disruptive measures. Every MP is well aware that they are elected for 5 years only, and if he or she will not work for the development of a people, then he or she will not be re-elected by us. Last point is dominating by the ruling government. If there is no pay for no work will be the policy, then it would make the ruling government dictatorial because they are having majority and they can impose it to the opposition. They would also threaten the leaders of the opposition with this policy and wouldn't allow them to make any sort of protest over the bills they want to pass. They might use it as a weapon. Keeping silent about it would be like an overlooking the worries of the common people and their rights. Friends, so the conclusion of the discussion is no work, no pay seems like the most rational solution to an wastage of parliament at the hands of MPs who would protest at every measure the government takes. They feel like it's their job to hurl allegations at the ruling party no matter what. Disrupted parliament sessions are huge loss for the country, and the only way to tackle it is to no work no pay policy to check such laws in future. Friends, your view and comments are most welcome on the subject. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe SSB Rocks. You can also follow us on Google Plus and Twitter as details shown on the screen.